Hello everybody, JR10 Desert Gold. I have been experimenting lately with some of my older GoPro Heroes and trying to see if they still have any relevance and value in today's market as far as with relevance to the newer models and how they compare with the like the Hero 8 and the newer Sonys and DJIs and things like that. This is the one we're going to deal with today. It's the GoPro Hero 2. It was the first iteration that came out after the original GoPro, and then subsequent to that, the following year, they came out with the GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black. Well, they had the Hero 3 and then the 3 Plus Black. This one here is the GoPro Hero 5 Black. And I'm currently recording with the GoPro Hero 7 Black. I'm going to set these aside. We're going to deal with them in separate separate videos, so we will concentrate on this at this particular juncture. This, as I said, is the GoPro Hero 2, and it is definitely an older boy. This came out, I believe, in around 2011, and actually this was the first camera that was available that was capable of filming in high definition at 1080p with 30 frame per second frame rate. It also is capable of 30 frames in 960, and if you drop down to 720, you're capable of filming in 60 frames per second. It came just as you see it here. It pretty straightforward. You would activate the camera with the button here, and this would be the button that you would use to start the filming, or use it as a selector button when you go through the menus, excuse me, choosing different options or changing different functions. This, as it came, did not have a display, nor did it have Wi-Fi as an included option. You were able to buy an optional display. They call them backpacks. This is the display module or backpack, and this is the Wi-Fi backpack. So basically you could just clip them on the back and you would have Wi-Fi with that, or if you were more interested, which I was, in the display, because the front one is hard to read, you just clip it on the back like that, and you've got a nice display that you can better adjust your settings with. My intent was to see if this camera was still capable of providing decent videos, given the popularity of the high bit rate that is available today, and the 4K and 2.7K. 1080p was pretty remarkable back then, so I wanted to see if it was still a viable alternative. It does not have any image stabilization to speak of, so in my following clip I used this gimbal and mounted it to this is a Hohum. It's a Hohem Pro 2 gimbal, and I'll tell you what, this thing, you can buy these on Amazon for under $100, and it's worth every penny. And I'm hoping that I don't eat my words when I put the clip on after this, and we'll see if it was able to stabilize the camera and make it a decent video. I'm going to use the 1080p at 30 frames per second and see how that goes. The reason I decided to do these videos is because a current GoPro Hero 8 runs about it's almost 400. Well, it varies because they're getting close to releasing the Hero 9, so prices have dropped on the 8s, but they're still in the $350, $400 range. This camera, and before I move on, the majority, well, a lot of people, I should say, film in 4K and 2.7K. There's a huge group of people out there that still film in 1080p, and especially the people that are into slow-mo, where you can, the newer 1080s can go up to 60 frames per second. Anyway, the point I'm getting to is, when I bought this camera 11 years ago, or no, I'm sorry, 8 years ago, it cost me about $370, and it did not come with the backpacks. It did come with a waterproof housing, and with this, you could take the camera down to somewhere around 130 feet, which is pretty much the limits of recreational diving. The camera itself is not waterproof, which the newer models, like the Hero 5 through 8s, are waterproof out of the box down to 10 meters, or about 33 feet. This, as you can see, there's too many openings to destroy the camera, so you have to have the external waterproof housing. Anyway, as you receive the camera for $370, you also, eventually you start buying stuff like the backpacks and other accessories and extra batteries and whatnot. Today, I was, out of curiosity, checking. You can buy this camera that I paid $370 for $15 to $20 on eBay.
All right, just kind of walking at a standard pace. So, for you, those of you that know me, you know that I've got an issue with keeping a steady hand, so I'll be interested to see if this antiquated GoPro and the image stabilization of the gimbal will work. All right, let's do a little running. So it looks like, from what I can see at this point, it looks pretty stable.